All right, so last time we remember that every time we're gonna start the the application, we have to specify the FLASK app, and we're gonna assign like a path to it, right? So this is kind of annoying. It's better that to have a file to save that as an environment variable, so that we don't have to run that every time. All right, so this can be done by the first thing is to in this virtual environment, we're gonna say pip install, which is this line. So the thing called Python dot environment. So basically this one is to let Python understand that it's going to search for a file called the dot environment. So if it is in place, it's going to get a value from it. Okay, so the installation has been done, and now we can put this dot environment file anywhere. So like in my case, I'm gonna put it under this Python. Okay, so in this Python, I'm gonna create a file called .flask environment. Okay, so this will be recognized by the system because it's an environment file. So in which I'm gonna say flask app is, okay. So now this one is corresponding to the folders starting from the current folder. Where this Flask environment file locates. So like in this case, it locates in the Python folder. So I'm gonna specify that. So you should run starting from the current folder, go one folder level inside, and then within that it will be this example 03, right? So in this example 3, you will see that because I already have this initial, so I don't have to specify that. However, for this example 1, then I have to specify that. Okay, so why don't we just try that to say that let's just go to this, and we're gonna run this first try .py. Okay, so that will be the application. All right, so now with this setting, because we've said that, okay, so we put the Flask environment here, so we're gonna say that if you're looking for this Flask, sorry, this is a Flask application, you should go to this apps, then example 1, and then you're gonna go here. Okay, so with all of that set, then we don't have to specify that environment variable again. We just go to this and run flask run thing. And it says no, it is run. So anyway, so yeah, so the problem is that I should go go back to this Python folder. Sorry, that's my bad. And I should start there, and it says no. Yep, because I have a typo here. It should be Flask apps. Okay. Yeah, it works. Then it's gonna open up a. Yeah. So sorry, because for this example 1, I don't have an automatic opening mechanism, so I have to open it manually. So let's just follow that. You will see that it goes to this and it says URL was not found, because remember, so for this the first one I specifically I specified to go to this, right, on a virtual page. Okay, so that works, right? So this is for the first page. Now, so for the third one, actually, we don't have to specify that we want to go to this initial. We just say this, and that's good enough. And remember, so if you want to start this Flask, you have to start in the same folder as the Flask environment variable is in. Okay, so like in this case, it is the Python folder. So I'm gonna close this and run it again, and now this time it's gonna automatically go into this page, right? So I think I have tried that before. Like if I go into a different directory, then I think it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna say that, well, something is wrong. All right, so I have to go back to this Python folder. All right, so this is how we're gonna put the location of the files into an environment variable and use it. Okay, so in some of the example so on the web page, they're gonna say that you are gonna have another file called .environment. So you don't have to have that. So this Flask environment is good enough.